Welcome back to Finnegan's Farm, welcome back to the YouTube channel, and welcome back to Workshop Wednesday. My name is Paul, and this is our team.
Hello, I'm Mick, and I'm the mechanic.
Hello, I'm Kaylem Russell, and I'm the mechanic.
Hello, I'm Sean, I'm the apprentice mechanic.
Hello, my name is Marco, I love to weld. This is Bruce, this is Blake, them two best students.
Don't forget to like, subscribe to the videos, and comment what you want, and we will get back to you. In for repair today, we have our John Deere 8430, we have our Grimme destoner, we have our work trailer in. We also have repairs there to the mash-out tiller. A new addition to the farm is our Kverneland CLC, and Mick is rooting away there at a generator. So first of all, we'll head over to Mick with the 8430. 8430 is in for a small bit of attention. Had it the other day in the field, ploughing away, diff on, and then the diff was cancelling itself out. Wasn't quite sure. Give Mick a ring, Mick came up. What's happening, Mick?
The pedal, I think it's the left-hand pedal, is hanging as though it's partially engaged, and that's cancelling the diff lock.
Yeah, so you engage the diff lock here by the button in the middle of the steering wheel. You hit that button, your diff will come on, and then to cancel out, once you hit the brake, it will cancel out. The problem was that the minute you hit it on, it cancelled out straight away. So we reckon this left-hand brake.
That one's stiff as well, I don't know which one. So she's cold at the minute too.
Yeah, well, it can be one or two things. I don't know, there could be a bushing in that. The probably left brake, left pedal is always the one that gets the attention anyway the most if they're split, because it's the first pedal you go to brake. And maybe that has been some of the problem. But we're going to take these covers off around it, and Mick, what else can you see? Hold on, you can actually
now
see
we
it.
might get a look at.
It looks to be a cable of sorts there, is it?
Or it's a bit long actually, leave it. You don't know, you have to go out to the other end to see. But where are the springs?
So we leave him out there, and he's stuck in the middle of it. We had a very busy day yesterday. It was kind of late last night we were finished up. Long day at the destoner.
Yeah, definitely.
Working away, planting away, and then what happens? The usual story. It rained once again. Now, we had a few small jobs to do on the destoner, hadn't we, Kaylem?
Yeah.
One which was actually wrecking your head.
Yeah, I was forever with the disc stopping, and for anyone who does drive a destoner, it's probably the most frustrating thing that can happen, because it'll stop the flow of soil going through it, and it'll all just bulk up at the front. So we fit in 2 new discs to mine and new bushings for the arm on them now.
Yeah.
So
and that all that was happening really was that with a little bit of play, and it doesn't take a whole lot to slightly kick the disc, and the disc can slightly kick. It doesn't run straight. A stone can jam up, and all of a sudden it's frustration. You have to get out of the cab, free it out, back into the cab. Now we have put the hydraulic discs on them, and they have been a fantastic addition to the machine, because you can let them up and down. But we had a slight bit of issue, and Jamie is down there currently at the present, and he's putting the new ones back on it. So yeah, you can see the new. Where's the old pin? Are we having it out yet, Jamie? Have we?
This one now, that's yet.
Yeah. So once Jamie has the old pin out, you can see the difference. There mightn't be a whole lot of wear on it, but a slight bit of tall
is too much now.
Yeah, is a lot when it's down there.
Yes.
So we've Jamie down from Grimme, who has come down this morning there. We just had to tie in times on him there because he was busy, we are busy as well, and it's to get the two of us together. Now, the problem here is the bushings, of course. As you can see, like not a major amount of wear, but enough wear on it. That one is completely gone to paper, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And then we have our pins here, which we have wear.
Just 2 spots really, not massive amount, but just where the bushings are on.
Yeah, but that is enough just to create that little bit of a rock that can let the disc go in again the side of the machine,
get caught on the share.
Caught on the share, yeah. Well, I think it was getting caught on the share, so we decided we'd do the 2 destoners. Kaylem's is done, Cahill is driving this one, and we have Jamie has all the bits and pieces there for making life easy, putting them in. He's all the tips to trade here to put in the bushings, and we're going to put a new pin in. They're not greasable, are they? No.
No.
Should they be? We might have some chance of them greasing it if there was a
Yeah.
grease nipple on them.
Possibly.
How long are we going to get out of that? 2 years? Would you get 1 or 2 years out of it?
Yeah, you should get 3 seasons out of it.
3 seasons, yeah. Well,
Depending on
even
acres.
at that, depending on
Yeah.
acres, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, look, you couldn't drive it without it anyway.
No.
That's for sure, because you'd be in and out of the tractor all the time,
Yeah.
and God knows you don't want to be doing that.
Yeah.
Time is scarce
Yeah.
this time anyway. So look, we leave them out there. You'd have it wrapped up, ready to go shortly. Actually, it caused another problem here too, didn't it? When it did go.
Yeah,
See, this is another result what can happen if the bushing, if you let it go too far and it gets to, that's that sensor for when you lift the share up,
yeah, stops your scrubber
stop
web.
your scrubber web,
Yeah.
and that has busted off it because of the play of it.
Yeah,
So we need one of them as well,
not ideal.
and then that should be it. I didn't realise not alone is he a mechanic, a driver, he's now a carpenter.
Yeah.
John, there's no end to your skills.
Just,
And they all reckon John B breaks Evan, and now we have John B actually fixing something.
someone else broke.
Is this the first time on camera you've actually been fixing something?
No, I was caught before fixing something.
Oh yeah, but they always give you the slag, you know
Oh
that.
yeah, I get all the
So
work.
this is role reversal,
I'd
and
say,
actually John is fixing something now. What's going on?
I say every ever broke anything now once maybe, but I
Yeah.
get blamed for everything. But
Oh, well, you get blame, which someone has to get the blame.
Yeah.
Now I know what happened.
Well, I know what happened too.
Yeah,
we have young lads here on the team, and threw all the row of air blades in here. Now, what did they think it was like? You know? Was it,
see the way of the row of air blade.
yeah.
So I came in here the other day, and there was about
20 of them.
20
in
of
here.
these sitting on this little shelf, which we kind of use just for
Small stuff.
bearings and
Yeah.
chargers and things like that. 20 of these sitting in it. Like, what did they think was going to happen?
Yeah.
As a result, broke it.
Everything went down.
The whole lot was sitting down here. The shelf was sitting here. We had a microwave in here, which was all lying sideways. This was all away from here.
Way off here.
But
Not anymore.
not anymore, no. So we decided we'd take it out.
Strip it out and
Fix
redo
it, do it right, pour it back in,
Have it right.
and put a sign up: do not put row of air blades in this shelf.
No heavy stuff in here because it's not made for it.
Only man for the job.
That B
So we've Hubbles in from the B team, because we are the A team, haven't we, John?
A team.
And what has he broke this time?
I don't
Don't
know.
start
I can't just blame him. I have to blame his team.
Oh, the team, yeah. Anyway, what's going on here,
That's why
Darren?
you not adjustable.
It's a non-adjustable leveler bar because it's probably seized. We'll have to take it off. I'd say,
It was replaced before, I think,
yeah,
off a
and it
rotor.
feels as if the
box is
square
swelled.
box is swelled there, so it's probably
The other
busted.
one is fine. You can move it, no bother.
So we have to do that on it. We have to adjust the scrapers.
Scraper from the roller.
Yeah, because if you don't do them, what happens? All
It
the
fills with clay and
fills
then
with
it all
clay.
sticks to it. And
what's going on here? Is it too long? And trying to make it smaller here, will we?
going for Bluetooth lights now, I think so. Yeah.
Bluetooth, yeah.
Yeah.
The frame is bent.
Yeah, frame bent, light gone, no
Light
lights
gone.
broken. Oh,
Now we were lucky enough to have a frame here off the. This is off the 6 metre or the 5.4 row of air, the one that we put the new bodies on. It's spare, so we can we can take. Actually, probably put the whole frame on.
the whole lot on it, maybe.
Put the frame on. It's just bolted on and it'll bolt straight on. Plug it in.
Same frame.
Now, another small problem around here. So just about a week ago, we put a brand new PTO cover on the 6 metre harrow. And look at it now. It's an absolute bits. So what happened was, this bar, which is like it sits here in the centre of the tiller, and it's just to direct the clay from left to right. It's for some unknown reason came up. I think it's Scott Stone hit it from behind, came up and jammed itself here onto the PTO shaft. Now look, he didn't do any more harm than just the lads copped it, here the dies, took it out. So we're going to take this off it, and we're going to take the cover off and put a new cover for it because it's in absolute bits here, as you can see. So that's the joys of motoring. We have a new purchase on the farm. It's a Kverneland CLC Evo 300. I presume the 300 is 3 metres wide, yeah?
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, I suppose it's 3 metres wide. Now, we have our own cultivators that's this time of year. We just, with the ground being so wet, we needed an extra one. So we decided we'd go off and buy one of these because the points and all that is very similar to the plough. The springs is the same, you just change the points. We're putting you, what are you doing there, James?
Just after replacing a shim that broke out in the field.
Yeah.
And I have to say it's very simple. Kverneland have everything all the same size, the hitch out with spanners and all there on the side of it, which I think is very smart, and reuse the holes, and it's just very straightforward.
Yeah, and just turn the tips around, and we can use the same tips that the plough will suit this machine as well. Now, I know it's only 3 metres wide, but it's a little bit of pulling on it, isn't it?
Yeah, she takes every pony you have,
every 10 or 12, 13 legs, 13 I think, 13 legs on it, and they're very close spaced together, which means that there is a fair pull when you let that down on the ground.
Yeah, you know it's behind you.
You know it's behind you.
Yeah, you do, yeah.
But great job just for getting ground up, kind of getting it,
air through it,
getting it drying. So,
it's a good job.
Look, we approached it there, and hopefully now we just need to change the tips of it, get it back out, and hopefully another bit of drying.
Exactly, that's it.
I think one of Mick's favourite jobs on the farm, well, I don't think it really is your favourite job, Mick, but you always seem to get stuck at it anyway, is generators. Yeah. Always a problem with them. This one has given problem with oil getting in, or diesel getting into the oil.
Diesel getting the oil and thinning it out.
So
and then
they told us then it was injectors, seals and injectors. We changed seals and injectors, and we still have the issue. Now, what's the next step?
The only other place, as far as I'm aware, that it can get in is in the high pressure injection pump, or the low. I'd say the high pressure side, which is in this area here. So at the moment I'm trying to get that off, but unfortunately it's separating here. I was hoping to just pull this off.
Pull this gear.
And see is there a seal between, like this is oil pressure fed, there's an oil pressure feed from here going into here to keep this lubricated. Yeah. Right? But the oil, where it's getting in, don't know. It could even be the front seal. And into the timing cover then down into the oil. But I'd imagine then that would thin all that down. Anyway, what?
Is there any way of checking it then once we have it out, or will we have to send it off?
Have a look and see. I was talking to Jamie Masson, the guru on these, and he was saying that some crowd in Wexford he sends them to, where he sends the complete pump, and they can tell him there and then whether there's oil, whether the diesel. I presume the pressure is the diesel side, and if it's going into it, then you know. Yeah, well, it's a bit of an issue here, isn't it? Yeah. An ongoing one, but we will get it sorted, won't we, Mick? Oh, eventually. We will eventually.
Now, of course, another breakdown in the field. So we made up a pipe because there was a steel pipe that was on it last year that had got bent, so we made up our own pipe, but we were given a 2-piece fitting, whereas we have the 1-piece, and it obviously wasn't crimped correctly because it's leaking right in at the back of it, and if I can turn that hard enough I can actually spin the fitting inside the pipe, so it was not crimped right in the first place. Just my own fault. But anyways, we have the mobile crimper here in the field, thankfully, so it's not a job at all to go and crimp this. So we have junior hand pump on the job now, and away we go.
So now it's time for
Tips and Tricks, Tips and Tricks.
In this week's Tips and Tricks, we are joined by Darren, and we're joined by the Kverneland expert there, Alan. Alan, look, see that? Yeah, where are you going? Come back here. He's gone like a light there. Now, Darren has come up with this very simple idea. The tips are on it. The trick is the big spanner. The plough spanner was completely full of muck, wasn't it?
Full of muck.
And why is that? Because it was hanging down?
Hanging down off the top of the bracket the whole way, so put a bolt in it now and keep it up out of the muck.
So he decided he drilled a hole in it, put a bolt into it.
I'll not take credit for doing the job, Mark would done the job.
And he's going to patent the idea as well, to Kverneland.
Let's get on to Kevin.
Look at that, sits absolute perfect there. And that won't come up through the window now around, will it?
Well, so we hope not.
I hope you've thought of that one. So yeah, great job, very simple.
Putting the window in next Wednesday.
Thanks, Darren. Right. So that's it for this week's Workshop Wednesday. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the videos there. It is free and you will get a notification when they come through. So from over here at Finnegan's Farm, we'll talk to you all next Wednesday.